Yo, what's going on guys? CultofMush back at it with another video. Want to cover some news. It's actually more related to Sony, but it does connect with PC gaming, so I will cover it very quickly in this video. Sony has officially announced the launch of PlayStation Now on PC. PlayStation Now will first come to Europe and shortly thereafter in North America. Now, if you guys don't know what PlayStation Now is, pretty much it's Sony's attempt at a streaming service that allows you to stream PS3 games anywhere you want. For a while, I believe it was exclusive to the PlayStation devices. It was on PlayStation 4, I think it was on PS3, and it was definitely on PS Vita as well. Now it's coming to PC, and it will allow you to stream games like The Last of Us, Uncharted 1 to 3, and a lot of other games that were PlayStation exclusive. Now, while this does sound very exciting on the surface, these games will be limited to what they ran on the PS3 at. So no, you won't be playing The Last of Us at 1440p 60 frames per second. That's not going to be happening. It's going to be 720p 30 FPS. Ew. Yeah, I don't really know how big of news this is. I don't really see a lot of people utilizing PS Now on PC. I mean, if you're the kind of guy that's got an old laptop and you want to play some games on there through PS Now, I guess that's okay. But you know, what PC gamers would have really wanted is like a game like Last of Us to actually come to PC, utilize PC hardware, and look amazing on PC, but that's not what we're gonna be getting. And definitely, PlayStation Now is not gonna be for the hardcore PC gamer with really good specs, or even midline specs, because these games are gonna run at what they ran years ago, even a decade ago. And PC gamers have very low tolerance for playing at 30 frames per second. I personally have very low tolerance at playing at lower resolutions, and obviously the majority of PS3 games capped out at 720p. And yeah, I just don't really think this is for me. As far as streaming games go, I'm not a big fan of that either. I tried On Live out years ago, and while it was cool at first, I'm like, oh wow, I'm streaming these high-end games. I noticed very quickly that there's gonna be latency issues, and unless you have the highest end internet connection possible, you're not gonna be getting the ideal gaming experience that you're looking for. And honestly, a lot of the games that are on PlayStation Now are already available on PC. It's just those PlayStation 3 exclusives that aren't, and I don't really want to play those games in dated frame rates and dated resolutions. I mean, games like Uncharted 1 to 3 were re-released on PS4. They upped the resolution, up the frame rate, but that's not the version that you're going to be playing with PlayStation Now. You're going to be playing the original PS3 version, and in 2016, if you're an avid PC gamer, that is absolutely disgusting. And also, PlayStation Now is kind of expensive. I believe it's $20 a month. That's kind of pricey to be playing games from years and years ago. Sure, there will be a niche market that takes advantage of PS Now on PC, but for me, it's something I'm not going to be looking at. But Sony, if you ever decide to release Last of Us or Uncharted on PC, taking advantage of the PC hardware, that would be something I would be all over. But alas, I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon, especially with Sony releasing the PlayStation 4 Neo. They're still very committed to the PlayStation brand, and I don't see them fully moving over to PC anytime soon, if ever at all. Another bit of news that came out is that the DualShock 4 will be getting a wireless adapter which will enable DualShock 4 controllers to be connected wirelessly to PCs and Macs. I know some people prefer the DualShock 4 over the Xbox One controller. I personally like the Xbox One controller a lot more. I know that's probably an uncommon opinion. I'm just not a big fan of the PlayStation controller. I don't know what it is. Not a fan of the analog sticks. The D-pad's really nice, but overall, I think the Xbox One controller is just a better controller than the PS4 controller. But for those of you with a PS4 controller, it looks like there's gonna start being native compatibility with PCs and Windows, and that's very nice to see. That gives PC gamers more options, allows you to use more devices with your PC, and that's always very nice to see. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think about PlayStation Now? Is it something that you dabble with? I know they do offer a free trial, so when it does come to PC, you can at least check that out. I should warn you, if you are on a wireless connection, that's gonna be really bad. I highly doubt you'd even be able to stream games with reasonable latency at that point. So yeah, you're gonna need really good internet connection, but let me know, are you guys interested in it? Will you check it out? And let me know what controller you prefer. Do you like the DualShock 4 better, or do you like the Xbox One controller better? Me being a longtime PC gamer, I know keyboard and mouse is better than controllers, but some games you just prefer using a controller. It's just designed around utilizing a controller. Like, I'm not going to be playing a game like Dark Souls with the keyboard and mouse. I use my Xbox One controller for that. So yeah, I digress. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you have a request for a future video, you can also leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.